You've got a skill and you want to teach it on YouTube. That's what we talk about today, how to grow an educational channel. Hello and welcome back to another video. Now if you're new around here and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe, start creating. Now one of the most helpful niches on YouTube that we've all used at some point is the educational sector. Whether you've searched for something because your foot hurts, whether you've searched for something because you want to learn how to make it or to fix it, then you're hunting for some form of educational channel. Now, before I deep dive into how you can grow your own educational channel, I want to know, what do you want to teach? What was the last educational video that you watched? Is there a specific person or specific type of educational video you like? Do you like life hacks? Or do you subscribe to a certain channel for their set skills? Whether it's Adobe Premiere things, or whether it happens to be DIY, or random tricks from around the house. Please leave a comment down below. Now, YouTube is a huge library of helpful tricks and tips, right? No matter what you need help with, no doubt there is a channel that has taught something in the past. Whether you need to change the spark plugs on your Nissan, whether or not your freezer stopped working, whether or not you need YouTube tricks and tips on how to grow your channel, there is a channel for you. So how do you make your channel that channel for them? Number one, as with all YouTube channels, SEO at its core is the foundation of any channel. Make sure before you upload the video that you've got some kind of title in mind. Now, whether or not you're picking a niche and you've got a specific topic, that's brilliant. Make sure that you're recording that tutorial with that title in mind. So it could be how to cook a steak. Now, within that video, you make sure that you've mentioned how to cook a steak. You make sure that you put that in the title, how to cook a steak. You put that in the description, how to cook a steak. And you put that in the tags, how to cook a steak. And then whilst you're cooking that steak, you make sure that that's the core focus of that video, right? You're not talking about how to put on underwear. You're not talking about your makeup. If you're doing a video about how to cook that steak, you make that the core focus of that video and then you optimize it accordingly. Once again, I've done a playlist up here on how to optimize videos using search engine optimization. Go and check that out. 2, your thumbnail is key. Now, what you need to do is make sure that if you are doing something educational, that whatever you are talking about is in the thumbnail and it's prominent. In the case of my YouTube videos and my YouTube tricks and tips here, now I'm talking about YouTube itself, so I can't put a picture here about how to grow a YouTube channel because that's not a quantifiable picture. But what I do is massive text here so that you know that that's what the topic of this video is about, or any of my videos. I also then put my face in there because hopefully people associate my face with YouTube tricks and tips, and the more videos I make, they can see me in the thumbnail. Let's go, oh, okay, that's a YouTube tip. They may never even need to read the text anymore. But if you're making a chair, or if you're fixing a car, or if you're changing a spark plug, make sure that specific thing is in the thumbnail. The spark plug, or the chair, or anything really. The thing you are talking about needs to be in the thumbnail as a prominent element. 3, education, just like any other channel on YouTube, is all down to its solid niche. Now, I could have come to YouTube and I could have taught you about any of my skills. I've been in the web development world for 11 years and I could have taught you about e-commerce or WordPress or HTML or CSS files or how to sell a website or how to do mobile app development. I could have picked absolutely anything, or I could have done all of it at once. I could have thrown it all at the camera, how to buy a laptop, how to get a decent mouse, what web development software I should use. But I didn't. I picked a niche. I drilled down really small, and I've gone with how to do YouTube. But out of that small niche, I can do so many things. The features of YouTube, how to upload on YouTube, how to optimize your video, the end cards, the descriptions, how to promote, the search engine optimization. What you need to do is pick a niche that you're really interested in, that you could talk about for hours on end, and then teach them what you're so excited about. The niche will help you focus your keywords, because if you're uploading 100 videos and all of them are within the same kind of bubble of keywords, they will all feed off each other. But if I came to this channel and I threw 100 videos, and out of those 100 videos, 20 were YouTube and 20 were Facebook and 20 were about how to edit in a Dreamweaver, then they're not really interlinking and they're not really feeding each other, and it's kind of 5 channels all in one go. Now, you can do channels that are a clustery, but try and link them all. So it could be you really like books, so you're going to do book reviews, you're going to do movie book reviews, and you're going to be a booktuber, right? Then they're all together, but they're all intertwined. So pick your lane, stick in your niche. And 4, it's educational. So help people. Now, this is your hidden secret. This is your secret weapon, right? That anyone, if you tweak it properly, it works for absolutely any type of YouTube channel. Help people, offer value first. If you're growing a channel from absolute scratch, you need to keep an eye on them finding you through search, because they're not going to find you directly just on your name yet, because you don't know who they are and they don't know who you are. But if it is a niche, you know exactly what they should be asking. You know the frequently asked questions that you would even ask yourself. So start answering those frequently asked questions. This channel is an educational channel. On this channel, my first 50, 60 odd videos were all aimed at things that were searched often and were commonly asked questions within this niche. And anytime anybody asked me a question in the video comments, I took note of that, because obviously if they're asking, then it needs to have some kind of answer. So why not make a video on them? On this channel, I've done how to get 1,000 subscribers, how to get views fast, how to go viral, how to create a custom channel URL, how to create and appeal a copyright strike or a community guidelines strike, how to grow an educational channel. These are all frequently asked questions. Now, you will have the same in your niche. How do you make a dovetail joint? How do you change a spark plug? How do you change a fuse in a plug? How do you save money? 5 tips on moving house. 5 top tips on festivals. Pick your niche and then focus on what you need to teach them. What this does is it generates a foundation. It generates trust. If you come to my channel and I've got 50, 60, 80, 100 videos all teaching you what I know, you'll start watching those videos, and then next time I put out a video, you'll be like, okay, he clearly knows what he's talking about. He's got 50, 60, 100 videos all on that topic already. So whatever's coming out of his face, it's worth me listening to and you know, picking out what I feel best for me. The more tutorials you put out in your niche, the more authority it gives you. Because if you go and have a look at Roberto Blake, he's done 12, 13, 14, 1500 videos since he's been on YouTube, all about YouTube tips and tricks, all related things, passive incomes, reviews on equipment. But he started off initially all with tutorials that answer and help people. Lead with value and they will stick with you. And of course, if you want more tips on how to grow your YouTube channel, there is a playlist up here of YouTube tricks and tips. But those are my tips on how you grow an educational channel. For more tricks and tips, there's a free PDF up here in the description down below. Hit subscribe for 2 videos each and every week, all YouTube tricks and tipsy. Hit that notification icon so you know when I'm next live. Go out there, start creating.